I wanted to give everyone a little update on the 3020 progress here. And this right here is the front of this tractor, which was the one you saw in the videos earlier. And this is a 67. And now over here is the power shift gas. Now, a few things that we've been working on and a few things that I've been learning. Well, here's the gas engine. We'll start out here. And a gas engine uses a gas starter. Now, they did make a little better starter motor for these, for the LP gas tractors. Now, I went to put this diesel, or I should say Dad, I went to put this diesel starter motor on here. Well, crap, they had damn flywheels different. Well, the tooth count's different. And on a diesel tractor, they use a battery here and on the right side, two batteries. And same difference was for this flywheel. So this flywheel right here is off that gas engine. You can see how tight the teeth are. There's more teeth. And the starter motor's right there, floating around the floor. But any rate, yeah, I think a gas engine. I don't know if it spins slower or faster on the starter, one or two. But all I know is that the engagements are different on a diesel compared to a gas. So we took the diesel starter motor, which was new, off of that engine. That's the diesel engine. And we put on the gas along with the diesel flywheel. Now, flywheels are zero balance, they're same weight, doesn't matter, gas or diesel. The head for the gas engine is going to the head shop right now to get the valves redone. And hopefully that'll be done soon. And we're going to get a replacement exhaust manifold for it. And I have a neighbor, and I had a Bendix carb on here, but I have a neighbor who has a Martin Schiebler carburetor, and he wants to trade me carbs, and I am actually quite open for that because, in my opinion, they are a much better carb than the Bendix. Now, this gas tractor, which was, again, the power shift, came with this oil bath air cleaner. And this 67 diesel came with a dry element. Dry elements are a lot more efficient than a oil bath. So I don't know, or I'm just going to look for another one of these air filters because I think they're fairly spendy. Or I'll go ahead and I'll switch out the air filters as well. Put the oil bath back with the gas engine. But the gas engine's getting ready to go onto this Synchro Ranger rear end. We got everything cleaned out in there, and like I say, we got the clutch. We're gonna run two batteries because the diesel starter takes more amperage, so we're gonna go ahead and leave the two batteries like it was with the diesel. And we're also going to run the diesel starter and the diesel flywheel, and it'll start better than the gas ever would. Now it is a little bigger starter, but we did check the carburetor and it clears. You're only talking like maybe physically a 1 inch bigger, but not a big deal. Now on the diesel engine, because we didn't have a flywheel to go the other way, all we had was the gas one. We actually had to go purchase a flywheel. And while I do like to keep these tractors authentic, I'm not against improving them. So if it was made by John Deere, there's a kit made by John Deere, you can get a kit for a John Deere. I'm all for it. Like right there, I got a umbrella top on there. It's a John Deere logo on it. I'm sure that John Deere, the actual company, doesn't build it; they contract it. But to me, it's an improvement to the tractor. Keeps you out of the sun, so I'm all for putting it on that tractor. It doesn't look crappy because it's not like going out and taking mirrors off a Cadillac. It's, again, products for a John Deere. So there's my product for a John Deere. That was an update. That's a gear reduction starter drive, and I'm hoping they'll actually start that diesel a little quicker and easier. And you can see just how close that actually comes to that flywheel. But anyway, it's gonna be good. And this little guy here was a little spendy, but brand new crank pulley for the front end there. We went ahead and we put new seals in the engine while we're in there, and we're gonna again do new throw out bearings and stuff here. And this tractor, was the gas, and the biggest, hardest parts that we found is the throttle linkage is different. On the gas, it comes out over here. On diesel, it comes over here, goes right to the pump. The diesel is much simpler design. Here is a screw. There is a stop, basically. It's adjustable for your throttle stop. And there's a lot of adjustments to do on these throttles once you get them on there. But we went ahead and we had to change out this entire rocker shaft here. So I'll see if I can get a view up in there. It's that rod way back in there. I'll tip my finger. And it's a real rip to get in and out of there. But we did switch those out tractor for tractor. This wiring's a mess, and John Deere actually had the wiring harnesses available still, so we opted just to buy a brand new wiring harness. The gauges in this are not very good. I went on the eBay and bought some new gauges, but they came and they're actually longer, and I went on one of my little forums on the internet, and guys said, well, just go back and buy more John Deere gauges. So do not buy eBay gauges, they're junk. And I've been talking about a turbocharger for the 3020 diesel, and making my way around the shop here. And hey, there you go. So you'll see that come to life, and I'll actually do another video later and kind of explain some of that. And then here we just got 3-point linkages and nuts and bolts and seats and just all sorts of crap here on the floor that needs to be moved around, picked up. Got a pair of 95L15 tires there, and there's that gas starter motor. It's basically the same size, but a hint smaller. But I have heard that there's a fan for, I think it's like a Model 500 Industrial. It's a 7-blade. Those are 5s. So if going to turbo, that thing should run about 95 horsepower, maybe 100. And I'm kind of hoping that it'll actually handle it, and I guess if it won't, then I'm gonna have to go ahead and try to find a 7-blade fan. But here's the rear end of that 3020 Synchro Range, which is now going to have the gas engine, and this is the one that you've been following through earlier videos I did, weeks or months ago, and how we got this completely all fixed up back here. So I'm going to end up having two 3020s that are quite well fixed up in the end. And we got the loader hanging from the beam here, and a lot of iron over here as well. So more parts to buy, but things are coming together. And like I said, my plan was to do one tractor, but now that we're kind of going ahead and putting two back together, it's a little more complicated. And I'm short a few parts, and I will be short a few parts. But there's a lot of good aftermarket stuff out there, just not those gauges. But there's a lot of good aftermarket parts, and slowly but surely these projects are coming together. So while it doesn't look like a huge amount's been done, it actually has been. Pump mount there is bad. I did get the pump rebuilt, new shaft. It's good. Got all the front end all cleaned out. Steering motor's all good. So everything's ready. Oil cooler's good. So everything here is all good and cleaned up, power washed, and actually could almost be paint ready. And we can start to reassemble it. Diesel, I got the head off of it. We'd always got a little weep between the head gasket and the head as it was in the tractor, and now's the time to fix that. We'll go to turbocharge it, and we'll be in good shape. Now, anybody that's really interested in this or been following this engine again was in this tractor, and this tractor has probably got 15 to 17,000 hours on this rear end and the front end there. And it was a neighbor's tractor, and they had a lot of hogs and pulled a feed cart for years and cultivated corn. It's probably been wore out 10 times over. Well, the engine finally just had enough, so the block went bad. They actually bought a complete new engine. So the engine's actually a new, different block, not original to that tractor. And it's probably got about 5,000 hours, 4,000 or 5,000 hours on this block. So got a really good engine here. Now, this gas was part of this thing, and I think this tractor here has about 4,500, 5,000 hours on it. And I think that's actual whole life hours. So anyway, that'll work good in that higher hour rear end. And that higher hour rear end has been a lot rebuilt. And we're not going to use the gas 3020 as much as the diesel. And the reason I decided to put it together was He'll start better in the winter because it is a gas and it can run an auger. And so many times we're out here trying to run a truck loading auger, is maybe this other tractor will be out raking hay or something to that, that nature. So it gives us another tractor to have around. But looks like a chaotic mess in the shop here, but it's not, and progress is being made, and we're getting very close to getting where we'll be able to actually mount this engine back in here, and same way over there to that one. And that one there, all we're going to do is roll the front end back on it, and it'll actually be the first to go back live. But that one there won't need as much. Now this one here, I'm going to frame rail build it out and spend a lot more time working with it, putting it together. And I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with my rear tires. That's an issue there. And like I say, gauges and stuff like that, whereas this one over here has got good wiring harness. It's all ready to kind of bolt back together. So this one here is going to be my longer term project, which was going to be my project in the first place. But when you get done, you're going to have a 3020 power shift turbocharged diesel with factory duals and everything in the rear, and bigger, better cast front end. I even thought about getting a cabin air conditioning for it. That might be a possibility of something to happen yet. Not gonna let the cat out of the bag there yet, because I'm not even totally sure myself. But stay tuned. Thanks for watching this series. Hopefully I explained some things or gave some guys some updates, and appreciate it. Appreciate everybody watching. Thanks to all these subscribers, and please comment. Thumbs ups helps a lot, and hit the subscribe button if you like these videos and want more. So, thanks for watching, everyone.